Hey folks, my name is Blake Berticelli Booth. I am the founder of Equalify. Equalify is a website accessibility platform. That means we look at websites to figure out why they don't work for people with disabilities and then suggest fixes to make them work for people with disabilities. We mostly work with folks that are blind and use screen readers. Imagine if you don't have a screen to navigate a website and a screen reader is going to read out the different parts of a website for you. We make sure that those different parts are readable. We also work with people with mobility issues, so eye tracking software is a big one, and sometimes buttons aren't big enough to click when you're using eye tracking software because the eye is constantly darting around. So those are just a few of the scans that we do, but there are about 125 scans that we work on to make sure our website is accessible for people with disabilities. This is a huge issue because about 13% of the US population has a disability that affects their internet use. That's US Census statistics. The US Department of Justice is also now putting new rules in place that guarantee website accessibility. So just like you would have a ramp to go to your store or accessible restrooms, the US government is making sure that websites are accessible. So it's going to be a really big issue, and these new regulations are rolling out. In 2026, the regulations roll out to higher ed. They're already out for healthcare and government organizations, and the kind of model is they'll be adopted larger. The EU is already rolling out these regulations as well. Equalify is uniquely positioned to test to make sure that a site is accessible to folks. We have currently the fastest scan. I've been building this platform for over 2 years. It was started as a labor of love. I open sourced a lot of the technology to get excitement going. We raised about $175,000 so far. Our lead investor was Automatic, the folks behind WordPress. And we're really excited to see how this goes. So our vision right now is to conquer the higher ed market. The existing competitor charges about $100,000 for accessibility scans, and the problem with that amount of money is it takes up most of the budget for universities, and they're not happy about it. About 58 universities are currently using Equalify in some form, and they've helped us really tune it over the time. So we're going to conquer the higher ed market. That's what we're focused on. That's why we're raising money right now. That's the work that we're doing. And then after we conquer the higher ed market, we're going to go after different verticals. So go after healthcare, government are a big one, and then last but not least, the definite commercial market. There are other corollaries like Accessibility that offer terrible, terrible products that actually make sites less accessible, and that's just because they're trying to sell a button, not trying to sell an actual fix. So by fixing fixing websites, we can make more websites accessible and hopefully get more people with disabilities using the internet. And yep, hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.